Ladies and gentlemen, Gungans, Druids, Kiadi-Mundi looking Conants across our beloved Empire. It's great to be in the Empire today. Welcome to Arnold Holonet News, the only news you'll ever need because you have no other choice. And today we got some crazy breaking news. What are you guys doing looking like? Move, move. We have the Commander Ahsoka Tano kit reveal, and on top of that, we also got our first teaser for Jedi Master Kenobi's tags. And spoiler alert, it looks like he is going to be a Galactic Republic Galactic legend, and the kit on Ahsoka Tano is insanely good. We have a brand new tag coming to the game known as the Unaligned Force Users, which are going to be given to characters like Commander Tano and even Visa Smart. And the developers are teasing there is going to be another character which is going to make Ahsoka Tano even more powerful. And we can speculate a lot about that one. Come on over here. The water is just fine. We got so much that we need to discuss today. We are going to come back around in a moment and look at the developer insights. Normally, I just send it to you guys and say, take a look, but there are a few key things I want to read with you together because it's going to really make a lot more sense with this kit reveal. So here's Commander Ahsoka Tano. First thing I want to point out right off the get-go is the synergy suggestions, and there is Jedi Master Kenobi right over here. Let me open up in a new tab so you can get a better look at our bearded king right here. Jedi Master Kenobi having Galactic Republic synergy. So kind of suggesting he is going to be a Galactic Republic Galactic legend, and there might, it'll be weird, but there might be a chance he will not have the Jedi tag. Just like how Jedi Knight Luke doesn't have the Rebel tag, Beskar Mando doesn't have the Bounty Hunter tag, but his ship does. They sometimes make exceptions to tags to make them not too powerful. So you might be disappointed. He might not be a Jedi. Speculation at this point, but we do have confirmation he will have some Galactic Republic synergies down the road. But furthermore, unaligned force users. Now, there's going to be a big list that we're going to break down in a moment of other unaligned force users, but the Rays are going to have unaligned force tags as well as Visa Smart. Poor Visa Smart has been sitting in this game with just a light side and a healer tag, and she hasn't found a home because of the lack of tags. Well, maybe Commander Ahsoka Tano with the unaligned force user faction coming to light now might start making some more use out of characters like Visa Smart. And the crazy thing is she's gonna have Scoundrel synergies, and poor Beskar Mando. I feel like he's a little bit underappreciated. Definitely one of the more disappointing journey legendary characters in the history of this game. Who knows? Commander Tano might be that character to be like the Malik to the Darth Revan, be like the peanut butter to his jelly. We'll have to wait and see. Long story short, this character looks like a serious character that's coming out of the Conquest exclusivity rewards. In case you guys don't know, just another spoiler. It should be a spoiler this time. Commander Ahsoka Tano is only going to be available in Conquest initially for an X amount of time. Well, let's hop into this kit reveal because you may have already seen she is going to have an insta-kill ability that can't be evaded. So she sounds like she's gonna be like a Darth Nihilus of some sort right here. Here we go. Commander Ahsoka Tano with the Attacker, Galactic Republic Scoundrel, and the Unaligned Force User tag here. Here's the first blade. Jakai? Give me a protocol. What the heck does it say? All right, well, tell him he's taking too long. Jakar Master. Deals special damage to target enemy twice if another Galactic Republic or Scoundrel ally is present. Ahsoka's gonna be getting advantage for 3 turns. I really want to jump ahead and talk about Scoundrels. Okay, let's just keep moving for a second, okay? Let's get to these bigger abilities right here. Sheen Xian, cooldown of 4. I love the animations right here. You can, if you notice really carefully, she's going ahead, she's deflecting all the little blaster fire that's coming her way. The art looks really on point in terms of animation designs. I'm loving how Commander Tano is looking so far. This will have a Zeta. Ahsoka and target other Galactic Republic or Scoundrel ally. Gain Xian for 4 turns. Sheen, Xian, you pick whichever one you think sounds better. Evasion up for 2 turns. She's got a turn meter swap. Turn meter swap abilities are huge. Ahsoka swaps turn meter with them and calls them to assist, dealing 20% more damage. And Beskar trash though. One of the biggest problems I have with them is whistling birds. We call them nerfing birds. We call them nerf bullets, whatever you want to say. Imagine Commander Tano swapping turn meter with Beskar Mando. Let's say he's at 20 stacks and you're waiting for him to take a turn. Like, come on, let's go. Come on, man. I want to get out of here and get those whistling birds off. Ahsoka Tano can swap turn meter over the Beskar Mando, do 20% more damage. Mando's already a high offensive based character. It's hard to believe it, but he is. Imagine getting that 20% extra offense. It's probably going to help ensure you get those instant kill abilities when he gets out of his discipline stance and launches the Whistling Birds. And Sheen form can't be copied, dispelled, or prevented. You might be asking yourself, what does this do? Whenever this unit evades or attacks on a turn, Commander Ahsoka Tano's Force Sleep cooldown is reduced by 1. Oh, what's Force Sleep? Patience, young one. I don't preach the word of the Jedi, but give me some patience right now. And the damage is increased by 50% stacking until the next time it is used. I'm not going to keep you in suspense. Let's move over to Force Sleep, which has an 8-turn cooldown. That sounds like Darth Nihilus exactly, Gary. I think that might be exactly Darth Nihilus' cooldown. With a cooldown of 8, it has a Zeta on it. The first time Force Sleep is used, each encounter instantly defeat the target enemy, and each light side ally gains 35% turn meter. Yeah, that's like Nihilus to the next level. Yeah, Nihilus can insta kill, but that's pretty much all said and done, and he gets a couple bonuses for him as a result. Getting turn meter and getting the insta kill is huge, and this is on a cooldown of 8, but we're going to take a look at the developer insights in a moment, because this is definitely it's going to have a bigger story down the line. Force Sleep on raid bosses. Call other Galactic Republic allies to assist, dealing 10% more damage. No Scoundrel love there, oddly enough, and deal special damage to target enemy and gain critical damage up for 3 turns. Reduce this ability's cooldown by 4. And if Commander Ahsoka Tano has Shan, inflict armor shred until the end of the encounter, and this ability starts on a cooldown and can't be evaded. Put a pin in that. We're going to come back to this in a moment. Let's take a look at this unique path, right? This unique ability, her own path. Final text: Ahsoka has 50% offense and critical damage, and if another light side unaligned Force user, Galactic Republic or Scoundrel ally is present, she has plus 50% health and defense, and shares all of these bonuses with her light side allies. This sounds like an R2-D2 and Darth Nihilus merged together into one. And if there are currently fewer allies than enemies, the bonuses to offense, critical damage, health, and defense are increased by 10% for each Galactic Republic or Scoundrel ally. I'm excited for this character. Don't get me wrong, the Razor Crest has been a lot of fun. This is something I'm extremely excited to test out. No one's gonna have this character unlocked anytime soon. This is definitely an early kit reveal before people start unlocking her, but the kit is looking so good. They said they don't want to make her like kind of a journey level character, but somewhere below that epic confrontation level of a character. If I recall them correctly, when they first announced Commander Tano was coming to the game, it's gonna not be Marquis level status. She's definitely gonna be more powerful than a Marquis, but not as powerful as an epic confrontation. From what I'm looking at right now, there's a lot of stuff going on and a lot of exciting synergy potential. And even with these Scoundrels and Galactic Republic tags, I mean, look at all these big name characters. Got Jedi Master Kenobi, you have to wait to see his kit. Jedi Anakin Skywalker, Padme Amidala, she's got the Galactic Republic tag. So yeah, there's a lot of opportunities there. Beskar Mando, we already talked about that Terminator swap, giving extra offense. And this is going to be interesting, seeing them paired up with Galactic Legends Raid. Now, let's take a quick look before we start getting to a little bit more of the theory crafting potential. I want to hop over here. Developer insights. There are a couple of big things I want to talk about. They talk about the backstory, what their expectations were, what was the inspiration here. But there was a couple of big things I really want to mention here. Firstly, there is no way for Force Sleep to start off cooldown at the moment. So there is going to be another character to this amazing character that we're seeing right now today. I don't want to get too crazy here, but there's a lot of Galactic Republic and Scoundrel characters that we can think of. Now, who knows? Maybe Jedi Master Kenobi has some sort of ability which automatically reduces all cooldowns on Galactic Republic allies. That could very well be the case. But imagine another character that's a Scoundrel. Maybe like, again, this is crazy. I know this is wild speculation, but imagine a new Maul that's a Scoundrel and it's an unaligned Force user, right? We have a new unaligned Force user tag that can maybe trigger these cooldowns on Force Sleep, so she can insta-kill right away at the very beginning of battle with Force Sleep. So we have to wait and see what the bigger picture is going to be. There's a lot of other Great synergy suggestions. For example, the Mandalorian Beskar armor is also a solid Scoundrel ally for Commander Ahsoka Tano because she can consistently deal more damage while he builds up stacks of Whistling Birds. This one I'm really curious to see because I really want to make Beskar Mando more of the character he should be when it comes to a journey style character in this game. Moving on, as I say, Commander Ahsoka Tano is initially only available in Conquest. They have a cadence that they're going to be releasing soon, very much like the Razor Crest. The Razor Crest will eventually be phased out of the Conquest reward crate into some other area down the road, but Commander Tano is only going to be Conquest World, no legendary, no marquee event. But here is the list of the complete unaligned Force users coming to the game that don't identify as a Jedi or Sith. So don't take this as the neutral tag. I know people might say, oh, this is going to be Hondo. Well, Hondo's not a Force user, so don't expect an unaligned Force user tag if a Hondo ever showed up into the game. This is not the same thing as neutral per se. So here's the list of the light side. Commander Ahsoka Tano, Commander Luke Skywalker. Kind of makes sense. I guess he doesn't consider himself a Jedi just yet. It's definitely, I think that's stretching the definition a little bit. Ahsoka Tano Fulcrum, another character kind of like Visas Mar that could use a little bit more love in this game. Maybe this tag coming to life, the double Ahsoka Tanos might end up being something. Then we have Galactic Legends Ray Scavenger, Ray Jedi Training, and then Visas Mar, which we already talked about. And then the dark side, Asajj Ventress. I guess that kind of makes sense. She's a dark side user, but she is not considered a Sith, which I know is always kind of a bit of a weird relation between her and Count Dooku, but that kind of makes sense. Then Kylo Ren, and then Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. I don't think Ahsoka Tano's gonna have much going on in here. This is just a FAQ saying that, hey, there are more unaligned Force users coming to the game here. And the last thing I want to point out here is this right here. Commander Ahsoka Tano has been added to the hero list for territory battles, Republic offensive, which allows her to basic to hit 4 times. So goodbye, droid battalions. Remember, if you're a hero of Geonosis, you get to attack twice. You guys might have seen Grandmaster Yoda when you attack a droid battalion. He goes 1 time, he goes 2 times. So that's going to be huge for GOTB. So we're seeing, firstly, a character that's going to plug into a lot of homes out there, whether it's going to be the Scoundrels, the Beskar Mando, possibly Master Kenobi, even Padme Amidala getting her courage and then multiplying with all the abilities with the Sheen ability with Commander Tano. She could be a wildfire monster within the Padme 504 or the Padme team, because Padme's a team I feel like could use a new character as well, kind of like Beskar Mando. Padme's good, don't get me wrong, but it's missing something to become a little bit more deadly. But I really want to see, where are we going to head with the unaligned Force user tag? It's great seeing characters that don't get enough love get extra tags. Having more tags never really hurts anybody inside of this game. But I think for now, that is going to wrap things up. But actually, before we go, and speaking of Jedi Master Kenobi, FYI, the second batch of requirements, in case you didn't hear at this point, is happening tomorrow, May 19th. So we're going to carry over the fun over to tomorrow's video. Can't wait to see what the next batch of requirements are. And we're getting closer and closer to a full kit reveal. But as of now, we know he will have a Galactic Republic tag. But be prepared. Mentally prepare yourself for no Jedi tag on this character. That's going to wrap up the show for today. Man! I'm excited for these new characters coming down the pipeline. I'm wondering where they're going to find their home, but nonetheless, it's great to be in the Empire today. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment down below on all your thoughts, and be sure to subscribe so you're not missing a thing. And as I always love to say around here, it's great to be in this Empire today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I'll talk to you guys later. Roll out that outro.